Alzadal III, I confess I'm somewhat embarrassed by the tale of his that the tale of his journey to another world escaped my notice. Can it be more than simple folklore? And what of the treasury supposedly brought back? This undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, but beyond that we know not what we will find. Not until we find it, aye. So let's dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. Alright. Dungeon, I'm assuming. Come on, give it to me. Ooh, quest accepted. Dungeon? Hello? There it is. Okay, cool. There's our dungeon for the patch. Alright. Alright. Dungeon. My first post Endwalker dungeon. Oh, those little monkeys. Let's go. Let me say hi to the party real quick. There we go. Alright. Time for adventure. Alright, let's see this dungeon. Also, me with my default portrait. Only reason it's default is because I changed my gear. That was our Scholar AFK. Of course. We do a little bit of arm's length as well. Alright. That's the... yeah, that's the taken care of. Alright, let's check this out. Probably our first boss. Up ahead. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Paladin opener. Let's see if I still got it. It's been a minute since I played Paladin. By a minute, I mean like less than a week. Okay. Okay, I did it. And then I just do Confiteor combo. Cool, and then that, then I do Atonement. The hell is that? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, so it's a big AoE you stand away from. So there's two different ones. So I'm assuming I'm probably going to stay away from the red one and... oh, no, the overlap. Okay, it's... they both do the same thing. I thought since they're different colors, they do two different things. Whoops. Okay. Big wave. What's this big wave you're gonna do? Oh, it's just big, raid wide. Okay. Okay, tentacle dig, so stay away from them this time. Oh, well. Who cares? Who cares if I'm fucking up, to be honest? It's a dungeon. Okay, boss is dead. Let's go. I need to be. We need to be quick. I got 20 seconds to spam my Confiteor combo on a group of ads. Oh wait, I thought it was a minion or something. No, it's just random gear. I'll just pass on because I don't need any gear. I'm ready to go into Savage pretty much. Ooh, that's awesome. Look at that big shark or something. Again, Confiteor combo is fun. Ooh, I'm taking some damage. Am I good? Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, yeah, our scholars got me. Claw Trap Alzadal the 14th. I like that big crab with a crown on it. All right, Armored Chariot. Everyone's here. Let's just pull. Okay. Oh, I've seen this boss. Don't they, like, reflect off that or something? Yeah, they do. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing this boss, like years ago. So this is this dungeon. Is this also the dungeon with the boss that, like, makes you spin around a bunch? Or is that a different dungeon? Because I remember, like, I vaguely remember this, seeing these bosses in, like, some Twitch streams or YouTube videos. I'm gonna get cleaned by this, aren't I? Oh, no. Wow, I'm actually, okay, just barely safe. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. We're good here. Set up macros to... This is one of my... That's weird. Am I safe here? Yeah, okay, just barely safe again. Alright. I think I kind of got this boss sorted out. Awesome. Cool. That was a cool fight. I like the little reflective walls you can put up. Cool boss. Good dungeon so far. I'm a fan of it. Oh, this looks like the treasure. Oh, these big things. Oh my goodness. I don't know why a raise macro wouldn't work. That does seem weird. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure how many people have a pull macro. Because from what I know, people don't like being pulled in this game. Even if you do try to save them, they don't like being pulled. They think they find it insulting that you dare pull me. I could do the mechanic. I didn't need you to help me out. but it's whatever. Alright, so this is our boss. So is this the spinny top guy that I remember seeing like a year and a half ago? I think it is. Capiculu, the Looming Warden. This guy looks cool. Alright. Let me hurl my ass over there. Alright, here we go. I think this is the boss. 3, 2, 1, let's pull. Whoa! Okay, wow. Confetti everywhere. No, my uptime. Okay, spin out. Is this it? Oh, this looks like it. Alright, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the spinny dungeon. Okay, yeah, I remember seeing this boss fight a long time ago. So this is the dungeon. Oh, that's cool. Oh, tank buster. Okay, fun dungeon already. A fun boss. I like it. I'm a fan. Wild Weave. What is this? Oh. Ow. I think he pulls the one thing, all the corresponding colors explode. Alright, here we go. Yeah, he does a cleave. Okay. Shit. Okay. We're still going? Oh my god, we're still spinning. Coggers. Alright. Yeah, I'm a fan of this dungeon. Beyblade. Yeah, exactly. I'm a big fan of the dungeon. I like it already. My first time going through it, I love it. Okay. Alright, I want to see that DPS LB right now. Come on, monk. No LB, I guess. Okay, whatever. We're not going for any clear time or anything. We did it! Fun dungeon. I would not mind getting this in my daily roulettes. I'm a fan of it. I like the Beyblade boss. Yay, my new adventurer outfit. I need all our friends to join. So we found the treasure. Let me say GG. Commend the healer. Don't dump this loot on me. Okay, good. You didn't dump the loot on me. Yay! Good dungeon. So let's see what happens next. You gotta go raid? All good. I'm glad you could at least join me for the dungeon. Yeah, I will. Should be fun. And we will do Unreal afterwards.
What have we here?
'Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Sounds like a furnace wrapped in ribbons or whatnot.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Oh, shit. Farshawn's here.
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret.
Okay.
Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
Yeah, I probably won't be. I'm sure we'll be doing it in less than 4 hours. We'll probably be doing it after we do story and then the dailies. So, yeah, probably not in 4 hours. Well, maybe. Who knows how long it takes.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
Yeah, so what is this big furnace wrapped in ribbons?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
Ooh, shit. I wasn't going to touch it, but you know you stole. I'm not gonna throw her under the bus like that. I like her too much to throw her under the bus.
Perhaps I should simply show you.
All right, I'm fine with you showing me what's inside this big old cooking pot. It's soon time. Time for what? Oh shit, he's got the lean. We're cooking lean in there. This was a void gate.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
A planar fissure?
No, my friend. Small though it may be.
Yeah, it's a
this
void
is
gate.
Functioning gate into the void.
Yeah, okay. I was right. Void gate. I know my void sense stuff. I did void arc. Cool jungle music is back. Alright, turn this quest in. Void gates and fissures are much in the same thing in practice, in the sense that both allow passage between the source and the source in the 13th. The difference in terminology refers to the circumstances of their creation. Yeah, she was looking a bit sussy. I will talk to her. A fissure is an identical tear in the fabric between worlds, whereas a void gate is a product of deliberate action. I suspected the latter, judging by the elaborate mechanism to put in place to control it. To think that our search for material riches would lead to this priceless discovery, that swirling emptiness, puts me in mind of old friends, not to mention old foes. Oh yeah, Crystal Tower. Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to Y'shtola if we can. I can have to go with NPCs. Oh, she got the quest anyways. So what is this big ol' lean cooking pot?
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory.
Yeah, so what's up with this void gate thingy?
An age 5 millennia passed when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Merasidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors.
Okay. Oh shit!
Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
Yeah, the Warring Triad, okay.
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void. Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
Okay.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ashdaya. We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me.
So it's another one. There's a fourth.
I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-sent hordes. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble. She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength.
Goddamn. So is this that,
I
I don't
follow
know.
in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her.
So is this that rift?
And Ashdaya
Possibly?
has been lost to us ever since.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Alagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Alag was dust, and the art to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
So is he could be possibly trying to make one. Make a big door.
My discovery came before Radzat Han was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly, they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, but Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart, I used the simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her. What I found was a host of void scent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Razathan and abandoning your sister. And you chose the latter.
Okay, so he's sealing it off. He's not trying to make a bigger one. He's just
'Twas not that thy
sealing
queen
it.
scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void. You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
I remember when Nero turned purple. Let's say that.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether. Had it been allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
Ah, no. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome. Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
So is our mission going on a dragon
Be
rescue?
that as it may,
That could be cool.
It is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late.
Oh, okay, maybe not. Okay.
And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection. So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course.
Okay, so he's closing the big cooking pot, I guess.
I wish only to forget the rest.
All right then. Wow. That's the beginning of the quest. I feel like that was the end of a quest. My God. So yeah, it's all wrapped up again, like a nice little present. So they managed to not only expand the fissure, but to also manipulate it as one might a gate. Astonishing. Is there any chance I could learn more of how this feat was accomplished? I'll tell you what I can. First, however, I must return to the High Crucible and arrange to replace the guardians you so handily destroyed. It will not do to leave the gate undefended. My apologies. We were perhaps a touch zealous in our rush to uncover the vault's secrets. If the constructs can be repaired, we would be happy to offer our assistance. That will not be necessary. Much as I retain spare vessels for myself, we keep duplicate guardians on hand for such eventualities. In any case, we should return to Razathan. Here we are. So, what now? We can see how these things get repaired. I promise we'll discuss the Void Gate further, but first I must attend to the matter of the Vault's sentinels. As your instruments have no doubt informed you, the Capiculu has been reduced to so much scrap. Please bring a new one out of storage and see that is conveyed to its posts along with some few lesser constructs. Was it tomb robbers? Fiends born of the Tower of Zot? By the sisters, do not tell me that blasphemy roams free. So I tell him it was me. I'll just look around. Okay, Avoiding the question. Oh my god. Why such guilty faces? Surely isn't you who are responsible for this. Oh. Well, the details aren't important. I shall see it done immediately. Okay. This goofy-ass game. I love it. And with that, the vault will soon be secure once more. Now, I believe you had questions. Quite a few, in fact. But I'd like to begin with the gate itself. Is it still functional? Yes. Or it is still functional. Indeed, which is why I saw it sealed with an alchemically forged lock and warded with my magics. Such power must not fall into the wrong hands. In truth, the primary reason for the vault's construction was to keep the gate hidden from the outside world. So much effort for such a little door. That little door you speak of leads to an abyss teeming with unspeakable horrors. That said, in its current state, it would emit only the lowliest of void scent, and from this side, no man would be able to pass it through, No man, I should think Alphanode would fit, given a firm enough push. Physical size is only one consideration. The true restriction hinges upon the etheric density of the soul in transit. And yet you succeed in expanding this diminutive portal and sending your simulacrum to the 13th. Thanks to my brilliant alchemists, I should have destroyed the anomaly when I found it, but instead I bade them devise a means to control it. After much experimentation, they accomplished the impossible. A method was conceived by which my magics could manipulate the fissure and transform it into a serviceable gate. But the process has long since been forgotten. Once I had given up searching for Ajdaya, there was no need to preserve such esoteric and dangerous knowledge. And thus has the gate lain dormant, for years uncounted. Our own passage to the 13th was made relatively simple thanks to the Crystal Tower. An ancient mechanism channeled the tower's vast stores of energy to open a void gate, one bound to a covenant made with the Cloud of Darkness. Once that sovereign entity was beaten back, however, the covenant was broken, and the doorway severed from its connection to the void. Theoretically, it should be possible to reconnect the gate by forging a new pact with another void sent, but such details usually end in betrayal and death. In any case, we should attempt to gain understanding of the Bounty Gate. Mayhap you could resume the search for your sister. As I've already explained, I put those futile hopes to rest centuries ago. My place, and my duty, is here now. I had meant to ask, what prompted your search for the vault in the first place? It was Olestinian's idea. Nah. As you've seen, the fabulous wealth from the stories is quite real, if not its rumored origin, but I'm afraid I must assert a prior claim. I've been adding to that trove for years, little by little, but the time has come to spend it, that I might alleviate my people's suffering. Then we are of one mind, and we had no intention of taking it for ourselves. Isn't that right, my friend? Yes. Your Excellency, would you object if I were to conduct a closer examination of the gate? I would make no attempt to open it, of course. I owe you and yours a debt that can never be repaid. Whatever boon you ask of me, you shall have it. You are most gracious. I shall take full advantage of your permission. Would that I could join thee on thy study, but the Loporrits will be anxious to receive my report. I beg my leave of you. And I must be off to Charlian as well. Mrs. Cry was eager to speak with you about that request, so please come back to the annex as soon as you're able. Farewell for now. Alright, later, you two. So just us three now. We can discuss my findings once I return. You'll not be rid of me so easily. Right, and she's heading out on her own for a solo mission. To go check out that portal. Okay. Are we gonna follow her? Understand Chronicles of New Era series. Myths of the Realm. Speak with a fresh-faced student in the Baldetsian Annex to accept the first quest. Okay. Unsure what that is, but that's cool. We'll probably do it this patch then if it's something interesting. The difficult part in all this will be deciding how best to put these riches to use. Will you lend me your assistance in these deliberations? Of course. Thank you, Masumi. Masumi and I are in this together. I'll follow his example. Alright then. Let's hand these riches in and see where this leads us. It's interesting. So there's a portal. So I know Eustola still wants to go to other worlds. So I wonder if she'll try to figure something out with this portal. And also, where the hell is this? Oh my god. The fuck is this? Alright, this is something. Oh my god. This elemental shit. The cape turn. Throne of Earth, I sensed the breaching of a gate, but it was not instigated from this side. 'Twas thrown open from the other. I too felt it. A rare occurrence, yes, but such a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. Opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have waited for nigh a 10,000 years. We dare not let it slip from our grasp. Okay, so this is interesting. If we must not underestimate he who bested the cloud of darkness. Even restrained by a covenant, the cloud was no feeble wisp to be dispatched by some flesh and blood mortal. Bah, let them come. I will drown the world and watch its watch this fleshling gasp for breath between in its final moments. The water. Your zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. Think back on our struggles beneath this sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. Oh my god! 'Tis time we set the war in motion and win redemption of our star. Oh my god, it's Golbez! Oh shit! I recognize him. I played Final Fantasy IV. That's cool. Oh my god. Wow, so that's where the story's going. Like, I knew there was the fight, like the new trial or whatever, but... Ah, that's cool. Oh man, I'm excited to see where the story goes now. The post-Endwalker story. This is exciting. Alright. Shall we begin? If we are to spend the treasure wisely, then we must first determine which groups would benefit most from monetary assistance. Some of my citizens may find it intimidating to speak with the Sawtop directly, so I would ask that you act in my stead. Masumi, you're to visit Alkiali in Yedlamad. Speak with Matsuya and his people, and listen to their grievances. Estinian, I bid you do the same at Palaka's stand. I will be conducting my own inquiries at the Giant Skull grounds. Once you believe you have ascertained the needs of the populace, we can reconvene at Megaduda. Alright, let's go question the citizens. Ah, my advisor's return. I just made it back myself. Why do you retain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling to say the least, and there are few places I can enter comfortably without a risk of flattening some cart or stall. I guess that's true. Fair enough. As for my inquiries, the people of Palakistan were unanimous in their reply. They are surviving. Resources were stretched to the limit when refugees came pouring in, but they preserved with some assistance from Yedlamad. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like, and I was assured that the jungle provides for their needs, for the most part. Palakistan has weathered the disaster better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad. The quarrymen were cautiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of giant skull to a foreign trader. But such visitors are few and far between. Compared to our best years, the weight of the stone leaving Thavnir has been light indeed, or weight of the stone. Our nation is small and isolated, its prosperity dependent on a steady stream of exports. We must identify any obstacles to the flow of trade so we may begin working to remove them. Tell me, what did you learn in Akiyali and Yedlamad? Merchant's not doing so hot. I see. Without a dedicated buyer, average fisherman must struggle to offload his daily catch. Which is why I believe we should first address the lack of ships and shortage of able-bodied sailors in Yedlamad. I'm reminded of a child I spied as I made my way back to the palace. His father lost at sea when the beast sunk their vessel. So many variations of the same tragic tale, repeated over and over, so many lives lost. Yeah, this kid. Enough of grief to drown if we let ourselves be overcome, but we will not. Masami, Estinian, I will consider the perspectives you brought me, and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversity. Come, I would like you to be in attendance when I announce the proposal to my assembled functionaries. Okay, so we get to watch what the big man's going to be doing. Let's see.
I thank you for your attendance. The riches the Radiant Host have retrieved were hoarded in Al-Zadar's name. A fortune I set aside for a future day of need. And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigor. In better times, I would leave such a task to our capable Ahawan. God's rest his soul. Finding myself bereft of his counsel in the here and now, I will assume the responsibilities of mine office directly. Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlamad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more. None were spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this, I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Karazal's consortium. And by filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
Okay, so that's, yeah, so far so good sounding.
Children who were left without family to care for them.
That is a concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. A simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer. What dost thou deem the wisest course?
Oh shit, I gotta make a decision? Oh fuck, okay, okay. Taxes. It takes a village, yeah, Idleshire's orphanage was funded through trade and highly... That's... Okay, that's... Wow. I wonder if that again is unique dialogue because I did the custom deliveries in Idleshire. Let's take that option. That's probably really unique. So let's see that.
Of course, we can draw on trading profits to build a new institution. Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of Al-Zadar's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage.
Okay, so I guess that's... Basically, in other words, saying, yeah, taxes will go towards the orphanage fund.
Influential policy is deserving of a worthy name.
Yeah. Let's do the top one, I think.
A fitting candidate. Kalzar should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Thavne, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores. Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Kalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men?
This bodes well for that boy. Mirad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Yeah.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this initiative shall be known as the Kalzal Foundation.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, so...
Dean,
making progress.
out to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in this city liveth in squalor. Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
All right then.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far, the post story. Take more money. It's nice. It's a lot. It's relaxing. It's teasing us a little bit on what's to come. Okay, let's talk with this dude. Bridging the rift. Okay, what is this? Thank you for putting forth Kalzal's name. Those whose lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy honored. You'll forgive me for not speaking sooner, but I bear the message from the Archon Y'shtola. She asks that you meet her in the High Crucible at your earliest convenience. Understood. Thank you. Y'shtola must have finished her study of the Void Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? I will go with you. Oh, okay. I thought the Satrap would be too busy setting up the foundation. My clerks have been the well-oiled cogs of this administration since before Ahinwan has assumed the office. They understand what needs to be done. I'm curious to learn what conclusions your Archon has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. As you wish. Allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency. Okay, let's go check on her. See what she's got with this void gate of sorts.
Right, here we all are.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the void gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
Nothing?
Patience, good sir.
Okay.
One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics. From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them. Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
Yeah, Shadowbringers. Oh boy. They found like some cog. Yeah.
You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world. The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard.
Oh my god.
And cast you into the intervening nothingness. In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway. Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first. The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
Then what of the many voids sent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
Yeah, explains the world hopping.
An excellent question. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the Gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
Damn, Gargoyle just got called mid. That was with a spooky organ.
To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate. The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact. Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner. Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain exarch dragged us to the first.
Yeah. So, yeah, he dragged the soul, but not the body.
And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th. Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
Yeah, and that's cool. I never really realized that's kind of how Void Sense summoning works.
Wait. You said that Voidsent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse. Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
See, I'm still working on world travel.
How do you intend to get your answers?
No, the danger is too great.
Oh, posture check in
Perhaps.
water. Okay.
But what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
I'm down to go on an adventure.
Were you not listening to my tale? Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
I assure you I was most attentive, and I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Okay, so yeah, we got a clear idea of where we're going. Count me in. This is fun.
I had a feeling you might say that.
So, void travel.
Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands. That said, as much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
Okay. We're gonna ask him to open it for us?
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
Okay.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single void scent will be allowed to threaten Radzat-Han, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daymir was overseeing the project.
Daymir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure.
Oh, okay.
After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
Okay, so they made a man-made void scent. That's something.
Man-made void scent.
Just what I said.
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daymir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
Kara's favorite place to snack around or sneak around. I'll say that. It's just two little funny options.
Indeed. Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy. In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene.
Okay, let's head over. This is fun.
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves. I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
Yeah, we're in a studying this dragoon jump to help us reach the bookshelves.
Let us be on our way as well.
Okay, so we're going back to Charlene and check these old ancient libraries.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
So I wonder if by the end of these patches we're going to be able to figure out how to get to, how to go through a void. Or maybe rescue his sister, that could be cool. So let's head back over and... Oh, that's right. It's right here. Okay. That's interesting. Lots to think about. I'm excited to do the rest of these story quests.